G'day, this is Adam from AVA Magnetic Levitation Australia, and this is another Mad Micro RC Car Mods video. This video, it's a bit of a sort of an in-betweener. I didn't expect to be doing it. I was sort of going to be doing a Coke can car video next, you can probably see in the background, but I went to RC Garage to get a couple of things, and on my way out the shop owner, Adam, gave me this big box and said, it's an ex-shop model, it's had a fair amount of life, and it doesn't work, not sure what's wrong with it. I've taken it apart, it had one minor repair required, and the car's fine. It's amazing quality, about 60 bucks or something at the moment, yep, 60 bucks. I was so impressed with it I actually went back and bought the kickflip, which is the other one. I modified the hell out of this one, and I'm going to do a video after I do the Coke can video next. I will go back to these and also do a full drive drift car that's only 30 bucks at the same time. If I was to do a good, bad and ugly on these, or unbelievably good, I'd have to say unbelievably good. If you want to get one of these for Christmas, don't make the mistake I've made in the past and go online from an overseas vendor and try and get one cheap. You won't get it in time. Just basically, if you live in Melbourne, anywhere near RC Garage, just go in there and buy one. Or, better still, go online, get one delivered within 3 to 5 days anywhere in Australia. So, I was, as I said, so impressed so far with what I've found with these. It's not the same as the Speedflux Atomic Racers, doesn't have a servo, but it's on par with it. So I was very excited, I've been wanting one of these for a long time. So when he gave me one, I was keen as hell to try it out, and so far so good. I've been very impressed, and I've put this thing through hell. And it's, it's held up really well. Now, I'll just quickly show you two clips and then I'll give you a quick breakdown of the car. But before I do that really quickly, I'll just show you this. Does anyone remember the 1000 subscriber draw? Let's see how high the Coke can car can go. So, well, this is that car. It turned up. I did gardening for the first time in God knows how long, and I was sweating and shearing away with my garden shears in the forest that I call a backyard, or front yard, side yard, and funny enough, it was actually as far away as I expected it was, but nowhere near in the direction I showed in the footage where I thought it had gone, and it had gotten through some amazing gaps to get where it got. Not much damage on it, canopy popped open a little bit, but it's just unclipped. There's rust in the charge socket, no battery left, charge left whatsoever. All the wheels still turn, everything still works. I want to do the video next week, or sorry, the next video. I hope to do it next week, the Coke can car video. I'll whip it apart and have a really quick look at it. And also, I had a viewer request. Someone said I should have off-roaded it. Well, take a look. What do you think of that bit at the end with the merry-go-round or whatever it is? That actually took a lot of torque to push that thing from a standing start. This thing had it. You could easily put bigger gearing on it, make this thing go a lot faster, but your controllability just wouldn't be there. It'd probably just topple over all the time anyway, or just do wheel stand backflips. So, the Beatbox kickflip. Stock standard, they run a 60 milliamp hour battery. The last battery I had in it at the moment is a 300 milliamp hour nanotech, which is pretty big. Also, the motor I'm running is an E-Flight 8.5 by 23. I've got a funny feeling or a sneaking suspicion that the board in this, because it runs a 60 milliamp hour battery, has a bit of a limiter to it, and it will only let out about 2 amps. So this motor normally draws a little over 2 amps when it's under full load. I was running a slightly smaller motor, and it was actually seemed to be going a little bit better as far as acceleration off the line went when it's drawing maximum. Top speed in that, this one seems to pull right after mid to top, but the other one pulled all the way through its range instead, as well as on takeoff. So I'll probably change back, so there's a bit of a lesson learnt there. Now, modifications on the car, mainly all I did, and if I've got time I'll show quick footage at the end or in the next video, I basically just took where the battery soldered to the board and soldered this plug lead on here, so I can plug any battery I want in. The batteries are stuck with Velcro, as they are on RC planes. You can buy the Velcro from the hobby shop and the leads, and I did the same thing with the motor lead. I basically put a plug, directly soldered the plug to the motor outputs, and that way I can just interchange different gearboxes and motors and pinions as I need to, and different rear ends. The other thing I've been trying, which sort of works, I've done it in the past, is you get a little bit of foam. Works better if it's round, and you jam that inside the spring. It's best if you get that grey foam that when you squeeze has that slower return rate, and you find that it'll actually act as a dampener, like a proper a shock absorber, and at higher speeds and loadings it'll actually help. There we go. Please enjoy the footage you're about to see. It'll just be a bit of a mishmash of testing, and also me racing a little bit against one of the dark side builds from Dan, 2-cell brushless Celica that he's built in 4 hours. This car actually has a run against it when it was being developed. I also better jump and I'd go out to a real full-size RC track and try and just give it a quick run there as well. So yeah, please enjoy what you see. If you like what you see, please share, subscribe, spread, and I hope to see you next time with the cocaine cars. I've got a few things planned with that which I'll keep as a surprise for now, and yeah, if you like the channel, support the channel. It's as easy as just sharing it with a friend sometimes. Thanks for your time. This is Adam out. So this is the finished Beatbox. Basically I'm just going to run the standard size tyres front and back for now. All the upgrades and mods are finished. I'll just give it a run. This is literally its first time on the carpet since I've modified it. I'm running a 130 milliamp hour battery in it instead of the 60 milliamp hour that it comes with, and I've got a few different tyre options to try. I might even do some jumps and stuff, but this is just its first basically shakedown, just to see what it does. So I've installed these rubber tyres from an Atomic Racer. I've just put them over the top of the foam. Gives them that foam filled sort of tyre effect that you get with larger RCs. It acts more like a real tyre, it's pretty cool. And it gives me traction though. So I'll try the tread this way around because it does have a tread pattern, and see if I can get this thing to wheel stand, or if it's going to hook up and go a bit faster. Now I've got so much grip at the rear that I've got even more oversteer on the speed. You need that little bit of looseness in the rear, I think. So now I'm going to do a track test with these larger diameter foam tyres, which are bolt tyres again, which actually came on these rims. Should give me a high top speed. I might lose a little bit of take up, I don't think it's going to really matter at the moment. But yeah, this is more for when I do outside high speed testing. Well, that's wheel spinning all the way then. Yeah. Definitely wheel spinning all the way. So before I do my final modifications on this thing to set it up for racing against the Dark Side Dan's machines, I will attempt to run it with treaded front and rear tyres, which probably won't work out very well, but I'll give it a try anyway. It's running a 160 mAh battery in this test, and we'll chuck it over the jump a bit too. Plenty of traction for acceleration, but too much for turning. Oh, nearly! Shakedown test 1. Ready, set, go. Now they have to pass, but if you want to wipe the other person out, that's fine too. Count. Yes. Zip here. Oh no! No! Done.